Hi, this is Daniel Robbins. Something tells me you believe in gravity, and I can't condemn you for it because I caught myself saying gravity today. I can hardly believe it. I mean, I don't believe in gravity. I do believe in stuff falling down because, of course, stuff falls down. Why does stuff fall down? I would say it's because it's God's will. Let me give you a demonstration. So watch this cigarette butt. I'm going to drop it and it's going to fall down. So sure, it fell down. And it fell down because it's God's will for it to fall down. Unless stuff has a good reason to do otherwise, it will fall down. There are exceptions. There are helium balloons. And of course in water, stuff is more likely to float, but not always. A stone sinks and a boat floats, at least as long as it's not filled with water. But I have to say, when I was listening to one of my videos and I realized that even I had called it gravity because I was saying, I don't know what causes gravity. And I realized I'm still calling it gravity. That's because it's so ingrained in my thinking that even for me, a flat earther who's totally been converted and totally rejected gravity, I still catch myself saying it. So that tells me I can't condemn you if you still believe in gravity. I still remember talking to a flat earth friend. I was saying, wow, this planet is in real trouble. And then he had to stop me and catch me and just say, whoa, you just called it a planet. And I'm going, oh, you're right. How did that happen? Because it's been ingrained in our thinking. So if you still believe the Earth is a spherical planet orbiting the sun and you still believe in gravity, I don't condemn you. I just pray that you'll understand how false that is. Because it is false, in my opinion. By the way, here's some work I just found. See that straw? I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to find me some work, get it in a bin. Only thing is, these garbage bins are really full. Really pray that they'll come and empty them out. So, I just thought I'd let you know that. Now, I do have to say, I think it's time for me to share a few flat earth proofs. One of them is my stomach. Motion detector. And it doesn't detect any kind of motion of the earth. There's no way I'm feeling the earth rotating and orbiting around the sun at 66,600 miles per hour, by the way. Notice the 666 there. There's no way that's a coincidence. And of course, all of that is way faster than the speed of sound. So I can also say another of my favorite flat earth proofs, Daryl Marble likes this, flat water. Okay, so large bodies of water lie flat and 70% of the earth's surface is water, and there's no way that it makes any sense that water would wrap itself around an oblate spheroid. And also the so-called vacuum of space. That's one of my favorites, and it makes me at least feel like roaring when I hear the scientists, so-called scientists, trying to say that the reason air doesn't get sucked out into space is because of so-called gravity. Because in my opinion, see all that garbage around here? Somebody needs to come and empty this thing out. But it tells me that people have been getting the garbage to the bin, which is good. See, anyone who's got ears to hear it, don't let the scientists pull the wool over your eyes like that. That so-called vacuum of space would rip the air right off our supposed planet. And it wouldn't bat an eyelash for one moment about gravity. And if the scientists want to be that silly, don't be silly along with them, because that's ridiculous, in my opinion. And I would just give you the challenge, just think about it, you know. A vacuum cleaner sucks up dirt, and it doesn't stop for one moment to think about gravity. And there's our sun setting, and now I know it sets because it moves away from us. And also, did you know the sun is a focal point of light? As far as I know, the sun and moon are focal points of light. That's one of the reasons they don't fall down. Not that I can say I really care, but other people apparently care about that. But I also want to say it's very important to have faith in God. Hebrews 11:6 says, but without faith it is impossible to please Him. So it's important that we have faith. And it's kind of fashionable to not have faith, but world, we're lost. And if there was ever a time for me to give you a challenge to look to Him and be saved, it would be now, and I do. And I pray that God will richly bless you, and good night.